Hello everyone, welcome back again. Today, we are diving into the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship test, updated with the 2008 version. We'll go through these questions slowly and in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and make your path to U.S. citizenship easier. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Name one problem that led to the Civil War? Slavery. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. In what month do we vote for president? November. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name 1 of the writers. James Madison. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain.